Good evening and welcome back to Astro Colony, where it has been a little while and I couldn't do anything about it because I've been ill, so apologies for that. But yeah, we are going to continue kind of where we left off, if I remember. Now, we were doing logic things and bits and pieces, and I have done many logic things here, and the game has been running for quite a while because I've been doing stuff, and we are down, as you can see in the top corner, to 1,000 iron and 1,000 copper and 18,000 iron plates and 19,000 copper plates. So we need to do something with those. Most importantly, we need to make some iron rods because I have run out of iron rods and can't build anything new, which is awkward. What I have done, however, is dig a big hole. Oh yes, our factory room has gone out. It is out, exposed into the open. And I kind of did it on purpose. I was going to come to wherever we got to, which was sort of here. Back here, and then stop, and then be like, okay, so this is it. This is the factory room, and then we'll figure out something else elsewhere. But I got there, and then I looked at this and went, I'm going to fit like 2 machines in, and that's it. That's not ideal. So instead I thought, do you know what I'm going to do? We're going to carry on going. And I'm just going to mine out until I end up meeting this tunnel here, which I did. And then we can build like a glass roof and walls, and maybe it can even carry on going that way into the asteroid that side as well. And yeah, that might be the idea. I was going to do that. I was going to build the roof and the walls and the bits and pieces. I started mining out this area over here because I wanted to put the walls in, come around the corner and go along here and do things. And that's when I discovered I ran out of iron rods. So that's what we need to do next. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it right now. So what do we want to do? What do we want to do next? What's the thing? So we have our smelters smelting the thing here. It's smelting loads of iron ore. I've not really been keeping an eye on the iron ore to know whether it's going up or down or whatever, but it's doing it. You're doing gold as well, aren't you? Yes, you're doing gold as well. So we have no gold. We have no. What I could do, I suppose, is we could set up some logic here to not let these containers go unless this is under a certain amount, just so we know whether we're getting net gains of stuff or going down, because keeping track of this number is going to be awkward. If I do that and then we just see that the iron ore is building up inside these, then we know it is, and if it goes down, then we know it's not. So how about we do that? How about we do that first? That seems like a fantastic idea. Does mean we're going to need an inventory sensor for each and every one of the. Are we? No, we're not. We're going to need one inventory sensor for this one and one for that one. Easy. Okay, let's do this first. Let's go straight into logic. If I can remember how logic works. So 7 is a decider. That's not the one I want. I want 5 inventory sensor. We're going to face it this way. So we will put the inventory sensor there. I think how I want to do this. Yeah, we'll put the inventory sensor there. One there. And you are going to want to read gold and iron and gold. And you're going to want to read the device behind you, this one. Off you go. You are going to want to read copper and aluminium, and you're going to want to read the device behind you. Oof, there we go. Okie dokie. And then your wires will come out and go to here. Yours will come out and go to here. Now we can put inventory sensors. I know we can't put deciders and things on belts. I thought you could. I thought you could put them on belts. Apparently you can't. So okay. Interesting. So how are we going to do this? I think we're going to do a little bit of floating trickery. One there. I can build these because I have 6 now, 5 in my recyclable down here. I've got loads of stuff in the recyclable down here, but I don't have anything to build new things of stuff. Like I've got 27 drills to. We might build a recycler again and just start things getting dumped there. But you see, I've been mucking about with some of the decorative blocks in places as well. I mentioned a long time ago that if things came through walls and things, we might try and put a block in the way of it. Kind of like the crate block for doing that idea. That might be an idea. Have the crate do that. We'll see. That makes sense or not. So, but we'll see. We'll see. So okay. Okay, so we're going to do this, then we're going to do deciders, and we can put the deciders on top now. So one there, there, boom, 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 boom. And then we can remove these underneath it. And providing I don't actually delete the blocks again, we're fine. And then we'll put in the cable. I think we will go along up one. Yeah, so you come down here, you go along here. Like that. Okay. Oh, nice. And then you want to read iron ore. And if the iron ore is greater than, that's right, is less than 10, then we turn, no, greater than 10, we turn on the device. Okay. And you're going to be the same. So greater than 10 for gold ore. You are going to be greater than 10 for copper ore. And you are going to be greater than 10 for aluminium ore. Oh. So the device is turned off, and then what we do is we put in blockers at each one of these places, which should right now be preventing any blocks coming out, which they are. So they're on. Okay. But this one, the device is off because it's not got more than 10 in it, so it's false, so therefore the device is off. So we just choose this, point straight down, and click. Can't. Oh, that's no. Oh, that's oh, what? Oh. Don't. If I turn this off, what does that do? Does it stop things going in it? Nope, doesn't stop things going in it. Does it stop stuff coming out of it? Nope, doesn't stop stuff coming out of it. Okay. Okay. Why you'd be able to turn off storages? That seems like an odd thing to do. But okay, so we can't link this to the block directly below it because it can't see the block directly below it. We can't physically see it to click it. So I need to. And I can't click on. It would be nice if you could click on a belt and just stop a belt from moving. That would be great. Great. What I could do, and this sounds really bananas, is have this one linked to that one, this one linked to that one, or maybe bring them back a little bit and do it that way, or forward a little bit. Well, I like the idea of forward a bit. Let's pick the floor, middle click, then do that, then we're going to remove, moment, I'm going to pick that, I'm going to block that there, okay. I have a decider, and it won't let me do it because the boxes are larger than one tile, so you can't actually merge things on top of them. I can put it there if I want to, but I can't put it there because the box is larger than one tile, so that's awkward. These can go inside, that's okay, but we don't want to do that. Yeah, we just can't put the decider on top. Even though you can put a floor inside it, you can't put the decider on top because they share space. So that one's out of the question. Okay. So I can't put the decider on a belt. I can't put it on top of a box. I can't put it directly on top of on there. I could put it in between, but that's just awkward because I'd have to get the data cable in there. Well, this is a bit of a pain. Why do the boxes have to be slightly larger than one box? Or more importantly, I get that they are aesthetically larger just because it makes it look better. But then why do they actually have to have physical hitboxes which are larger than that? That lets you put floor through but doesn't let you put... It's strange. Yeah, very strange. Don't know. Very, very, very strange. Okay. Okay, how are we going to do this instead then? So we went with this, because this seemed to work here. I just moved them out by one. Yeah, they're all connected up that way there. It's about the best way I could do it. I'd love for them to be on top. It's not possible. Just, it works. It works. They're still floating above the actual connections that we're onto, so it's fine. Right, this ends up getting, I don't know how many in, I can't remember, but as long as it's more than 4, it's fine. This ends up getting whatever. It's just a little. It's not required by any stretch of the imagination. It's just purely to keep the extra stock in here, so that I can be like, okay, so 4,700, that's fine, and 8,400 here. It already tells me it's going down because this was over 5,000, and now we're under 5,000. So I know that we're not getting enough in. Or more importantly, we are getting enough in, we're just not sending it down here fast enough, and that's because this is having to take its turns to do things. I can't do a great deal about that. I can't really do a great deal about that. Everything's just, it's slow because of this. This is doing it the best job it can. But yeah, it can't really go much faster than it currently is. So, and there's no real way to filter stuff out from this here yet. That is still apparently on the cards, but not anytime soon. Obviously, it's Christmas, so at time of recording, it's Christmas time, so development has paused, which is fair enough because everyone deserves to enjoy the holidays. So the next step is to smelter, constructor, manufacturer. So let's have a look. See at the manufacturer device. Manufacturer is this one over here. Oh. Let's have a look, see at this, click. Okay, so what do we want to do in here? We want to produce the next this is wire. Actually, we don't do wire. We do want to do wire, but we don't want to do wire at the same time. This is where we have to have like offsets of things going on. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this do wire, maybe like all 3 in one place, and then wire gets stored in its own storage. Oh, this has got 2. No, that's doable. That is doable. Okay, that's doable because of our logic. We can easily check things and do things and make sure everything is good and fine and wonderful and fantastic. So we want to convert our plates into wire, but we don't want to convert our plates into massive amounts of wire. So many, like, we don't want to convert all the plates into wire, so we want to do the same here. We want to make sure we keep so many plates spare, and then we want to convert it up into wire, and then we want to keep so many wire spare. This is where our logic is going to have to loop back on itself, because right now we're splitting. Now, iron bars, just the iron bars. So that's what they do. They're used to make things. They're used to make iron plates. They're manufactured into iron plates, which is fine. Copper bars are manufactured into copper plates, which is fine. Gold is manufactured into gold plates. That's absolutely fine. However, with plates, they can become multiple things. So iron plate can become rods, wire. Ignore the rover, because rover we're not going to have production, but it can become 2 things. So we need to have a logic system to say, hey, we want to keep so many plates in stock, but also we don't want to convert all of our plates to rods and wires, because we don't need, or we don't know which one's going to be the more demand. Obviously the rod's going to be more demand here, but just for future proofing the whole system. So we now want to say, hey, we want to take our plates and we want to, when they come out, kind of split them in 2 to go to rods and wire. But when we get to a certain amount of iron wire, we want to stop going to iron wire and we want to go to rods. And then when we get to a certain amount of rods, we want to stop rods as well. And then the actual build will be in plates, which are the biggest stock will be in plates, I should say. So that makes sense. So we don't convert all, or we would convert all the plates. I want to put a limit on wire. That's what I'm trying to say here. That's what I'm trying to think. I want to put a limit on wire because we don't need that much wire. Wire is not particularly used in a lot of things. Hold on, this one here, this is the one I'm after. Wire is used to make metal frames, true, but that's kind of it. Copper wire is used to make electronic components, which are further down the line, which will be needed. Gold wire is used, it's not used in anything, but it does create solar panels and radar and things. So we want to obviously have solar panels. We like solar panels. Solar panel is good till nuclear gets its fix. Although I still want to do a bit of nuclear stuff because I like nuclear power. But we want solar panels. We like solar panels. Solar panels are good. We can extend the solar panel and do more. So we might just say, hey, we want to keep, like we've said here, we want to keep 1,000 iron bars, gold bars. So we might say, hey, we want to keep, well, we don't want to keep any gold plates. Gold plates are not used for anything other than becoming that. So all of our gold plates can be converted into golden wire. So that's an easy system to build straight away. This here can do golden wire as well. So this is going to be our wire one. Okay. I'm talking myself into it as I'm doing it. What it is. So I'm going to build another one of these, and I'm going to put it there for the moment. Okay. I'm also going to grab the floor. I'm going to make the floor bigger. Yeah. Zoom. Yeah, like that. Oh. No. Don't do so much in one go. Okay. Boom. There you go. Okay. And remember, this corner is out exposed to space. So. Okay. So we want to take out all 3 different plates from here. And convert them up to wire here. Now I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this straight away. If we build a filter here, and I'm going to filter this filter to be copper plates, and then if I grab all of our gold plates and I put our gold plates in here, they should stay in here. They shouldn't be able to get out. No, they cannot get out. Okay. And then we'll put another filter here for gold plates, and then gold plates can come in and go straight into the this over here. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do this, and then you will go. Say here, this might not be the exact place it goes. Probably won't be the exact place it goes. Although that being said, no. Let's line it up. Okay, so you line up with that one. There you go. And then we'll just convert this over, boom, like that. Boom. And we will go with the whole. Should be using Mark II belts everywhere now. I don't know why I haven't got the Mark II belts on the line down there. Let's do this. Let's change this to be Mark II. Okay, so then you'll go straight into here. Cool. That's exactly what we want. And then all your wiring needs are going to go boom. So this is just the wire one. This is just the wire one. Awesome. So we're going to do 2 things. We are going to do an output here, which is going to be for iron plates, which is going to come out. Up, over, down, and like that. Okay, so there's the gold doing its thing, and we just need to plug that in there. Then we want to have another one, which is going to come out from here, but I need a filter on here, so I'm going to grab 2 filters now and just be straight away. Now you're going to be iron, and you're going to be copper. Okay. So the iron and the gold are going to share an output. All right. Okay. So I can't do it this way here. I can't do this. I need to look at this here. So we need to have a filter that filters it out, and then later on we need a blocker that blocks it. Okay. So I can't do it here. This is too close. If we turn off this filter with logic, then anything can come out of this. Anything can be pulled out of it, and the filter just doesn't work. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to have this one output. Boom, come over and do that there. Or, and I think the better way to actually do this is like this. We will have that, like that. Okay. Oh, no, I can't do that because this needs to go up one, doesn't it? Yeah, you need to come up on it and you need to go under here. Okay, okay, that's fine, that's fine. We'll move that back in. Then you want to have... Don't feel like I'm leaving myself enough space to do this. I really don't feel like I'm leaving myself enough space to do it. So let's do that. Then you and here. You come up. I don't suppose I can get underneath there. Do that? No. Okay, so we'll have the gold come out of there, turn and go in there. I could have the gold come out of this one and the copper come out of that one. That would have been so much easier. Then just have the copper go in there. It means we're breaking the symmetry, but it doesn't matter because we're tapping off this one here. Let's do that. Let's just do that. Stop. Just stop. Just stop for a moment, please. Just stop for a moment, please. Okay, I'm overcomplicating a lot of stuff here, and I really don't need to be doing it. So let's remove that button down there. Edit this, and let's go. You are supposed to be copper, and let's edit this, and you're supposed to be gold instead. Okay. Let's come out there. There. Well, there you go. Okay, and then we turn this back on again. And all is well in the world. There we go. So the copper's coming out and going in there. The iron's coming out and going in there. That's fine. We could take the iron out of this one as well and do whatever we're doing there. This is only making iron. No, this. Right. This one doesn't make gold plates at all. This one makes aluminium. Wow. 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 Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What? Good job I did see that. It's a very good job I did see that before setting this all up and then going, something's not quite right. Something's not quite right. Okay. Let's try this again in an entirely different, better fixed way. Let's put this back to the way we were. Yeah, let's put this back to the way we were. Okay. We'll filter this to be copper. We'll filter this one to be alloy. I think right now the aluminium can just go into here. That shouldn't particularly matter. Actually, we'll do that. Oh, you are supposed to be gold. You are going to be iron, like that. Okay, so we'll do it like that. Okay, so gold comes out this one, that comes out that one, blah, blah, blah. So now we have a way to stop aluminium, we have a way to stop gold, we have a way to stop whatever we're doing there. The gold we want to bypass and go over to there. Okay, this become a lot more complicated than I wanted to, and a lot more than I think I wanted to. I might have to move this out a little bit to give myself some more space between the two. I think we will do that. But I'm going to leave this here, and we're going to come back next episode instead to get it sorted and done and dusted, because what I'm doing isn't working right now. So yeah, let's come back next time when I have a clearer head. I think that would make a bit more sense. So yeah, okay, we shall leave this one here then. We shall come back next time, maybe next time. How are we doing for resources here? So we are still on, we've still got 9,000 carbon. I think that's all these are doing. It's still carbon. Is that right? Yes, you're still doing carbon. So they're still going. They're still clearing carbon out from everywhere, doing their thing. Then once I've done that, we can start doing other stuff. You can see the carbon is completely blocked up. Some of these have got, I was going to say thousands in, but no one really has. I don't know how you got quartz. I think maybe as they dig down through, if they hit quartz, they can dig up quartz. So, but yeah, we've got a lot of carbon. A lot of carbon. We're going to obviously make rods out of it as well. I also need to get rid of the copper that's up here, I believe. The copper vein up here. We'll switch them over to copper for next time and see how it goes. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So we've got some things set up here so that we know what's going on with this. Our copper's, I think, coming up, and iron's going down. So we just need faster tubes. That'll be fine. Anyway, we'll leave this one here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.